Hey everyone! Welcome back to the English Learning Podcast, where we help you improve your English in fun and simple ways. I'm Jason, your host, and with me today is my amazing co-host, Julia.
Hey Jason! Hi everyone! I'm so excited about today's topic because we're going to share something super important, how you can learn English in just 10 minutes a day.
That's right. Many people think they need hours of studying to get better at English, but that's not true. Even if you're busy with school, work, or daily life, just 10 minutes a day can make a huge difference.
Absolutely. And here's a question for our listeners. Do you think 10 minutes a day is enough to improve your English? Well, stay with us because by the end of this episode, you'll see how those small steps can lead to big results.
So, if you're ready to speak better English, feel more confident, and have fun learning, this episode is for you. Let's get started. So, Julia, let's start with the big question. Can someone really improve their English in just 10 minutes a day?
Yes, absolutely. A lot of people think they need to study for hours to see progress, but that's not true. Consistency is more important than time. If you study for 10 minutes every day, that's over 60 hours of English practice in a year.
Wow! When you say it like that, it really adds up. And the best part? It doesn't feel overwhelming. A short, focused session every day is much better than studying for hours once a week and forgetting everything.
Exactly. Think about it. When we learn a new habit like exercising or playing an instrument, we improve little by little. The same rule applies to learning English. If you listen to English, read something small, or practice speaking for just 10 minutes daily, your brain stays active and your skills naturally improve.
That's a great point. And let's be honest, everyone has 10 minutes. We spend more time scrolling on social media, waiting for a bus, or even making coffee. So why not use that time to improve English instead?
Exactly. Learning in small, consistent steps is easier, more fun, and more effective. Plus, when you do something every day, it becomes a habit. You won't even have to think about it anymore.
I love that. So, now that we know how powerful 10 minutes a day can be, let's talk about what exactly you should do in those 10 minutes to get the best results. All right, now that we know how powerful just 10 minutes a day can be, let's talk about what exactly you should do in those 10 minutes to improve your English.
Yes, if you use your time wisely, even 10 minutes can make a big difference. So let's share some simple but effective activities that our listeners can try every day.
Of course, one of the best ways to practice English is by listening to podcasts, just like this one.
Yes, podcasts help you train your ears to understand natural English. You can listen while cooking, commuting, or even exercising. And it's okay if you don't understand every word. The more you listen, the better your brain gets at recognizing English sounds.
Great tip! And if you're not into podcasts, you can also listen to short English conversations, audiobooks, or even news clips.
Another fun way to learn is by watching a short video in English. You can watch a YouTube video, a TED Talk, or even a scene from a movie or TV show.
That's right! And a great trick is to use subtitles at first. Then try watching without them to test your understanding.
Exactly. Watching videos helps you learn pronunciation, expressions, and even body language, which is important for communication.
If you love reading, this one's for you. Take 10 minutes to read a short article, blog post, or even a story in English.
Yes, you don't have to read long books. Even reading a few sentences every day can help you learn new words and grammar naturally.
And if you're really busy, just read one English quote and try to understand it. Small steps still count.
This is a simple but powerful habit. Just learn a few new words every day. Write them down, say them out loud, and try to use them in a sentence.
Yes, And don't just memorize words, use them. Try to use new words in a text message, a comment, or even when talking to yourself. Yes, and don't just memorize words, use them. Try to use new words in a text message, a comment, or even when talking to yourself.
Exactly. Describe what you're doing, repeat sentences from a video, or even record yourself speaking. The more you practice, the more natural your English will feel. So, there you have it, 5 powerful 10-minute activities that can help you improve your English every single day.
That's right. And remember, you don't have to do all of them every day. Just pick 1 or 2 that work for you and stay consistent.
Exactly. The key is daily practice. So now let's talk about some common challenges and how to overcome them.
Now, Julia, we've talked about some great 10-minute activities for learning English. But let's be real. Many people start with good intentions, but they stop after a few days. Why do you think that happens?
That's a great point, Jason. I think the biggest challenge is lack of time. People often say, "I'm too busy to learn English."
Yeah, but let's be honest, everyone has 10 minutes. We spend more time scrolling on social media, waiting for coffee, or commuting. Instead of wasting that time, just listen to a podcast or practice speaking.
Exactly. Another challenge is lack of motivation. Some learners feel like they're not improving fast enough, so they lose interest.
I get that. But English is a skill, just like learning to play the piano or ride a bike. It takes time. The key is to focus on small wins. If you learn just one new phrase today, that's progress.
Absolutely. And here's another challenge: fear of making mistakes. Many learners are afraid of speaking because they don't want to sound wrong.
Oh, I hear this all the time. But let's remember, mistakes are part of learning. No one speaks perfectly from day one. Even native speakers make mistakes.
Right. Instead of worrying about mistakes, just focus on communicating. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become.
That's true. So, to sum it up, lack of time, lack of motivation, and fear of mistakes are common challenges. But if you stay consistent, celebrate small progress, and accept that mistakes are okay, you'll succeed.
Exactly. So let's wrap things up with some final thoughts and a call to action.
Wow, Julia! This has been such a great conversation. We've talked about why just 10 minutes a day is powerful, the best daily activities, and how to overcome challenges.
Yes, and the best part is, it's easy to start. You don't need hours of study, just consistency. Even small efforts add up over time.
So, to all our listeners, here's your challenge. Pick one of the 10-minute activities we shared today and start right now. Whether it's listening to a podcast, reading a short article, or speaking out loud, just do it.
And remember, learning English is a journey. Enjoy the process, stay consistent, and have fun with it.
If you found this episode helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the English Learning Podcast for more tips every week.
And let us know in the comments, what's your favorite 10-minute English learning activity? We'd love to hear from you.
All right, that's it for today. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye for now and happy learning.